people demand guru. They want guru. Huh? They read in the Vedas, you have to have guru. You know, so they take some nonsense guru because they don't have any knowledge. They themselves are Varna Shankara, and then the guru is like the same. So the, you know, blind leading the blind. To avoid that, the best thing is to start from the beginning, the right way, and then, you know, everything goes much better. So, but we have to get over this idea that we're the enjoyers and stop imitating the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, and instead become Radha and Krishna's servants. Then that'll be very nice. So, any more questions? No? Okay. So, oh, you have more questions. Good. I'm glad somebody does. Gives me more to talk about.
I have a lot of other questions, but I'll try to focus back on Krishna's pastime.
Okay.
So in the Gopakumar story, again, when Krishna was asking for Gopakumara, from Vrindavan Leela point of view, was it like that Gopakumar was missing only for a short period of time?
Yes. Yeah. It's like he wandered off in the woods and just got lost for a few minutes. And then Krishna was noticing his absence and crying, "Where is my Gopakumar?" See? And then you also have to factor in the subjective aspect that Krishna manifests a form and pastimes specifically for his devotee. So like in the rasa dance, Krishna expanded to be with each and every gopi in the rasa dance, and each one of them thought, Krishna is only with me. See? So this is an indicator of a larger general quality of the spiritual world, that from the point of view of each and every devotee, especially in Goloka, that Krishna is only with them. You know, the cowherd boys go take the cows to the forest, and each one of them thinks, Krishna is walking next to me. See? Each cow thinks, oh, Krishna is with me. See? It's virtual reality. It's not like this so-called objective reality. Krishna can have multiple forms. Even the devotees can have multiple forms. There's one incident in the Bṛhad-Bhāgavatamṛta where Gopakumar is talking with Narada in one place, and then an airplane comes and zoom, he goes off and he's in another place, and Narada is there. I think it was Dwarka. Narada was counseling him in Ram Loka that, oh, you should go to Dwarka. And then, you know, zoom, he goes off to Dwarka and he goes into the palace and Narada is there. So later on he asks Narada, you know, how did you get from Ram Loka to Dwarka so quickly, you know? And Narada laughs and he says, do you think this is the only form I have? He says, I'm all over the place. And so there's another revelation about Arjuna, that Arjuna plays the role of Krishna's friend in the Krishna Leela, and then in Gaur Leela, in Chaitanya Leela, he is Ramananda Rai. Ramananda Rai is, you know, like Lord Chaitanya's intimate associate, especially in the last part of his pastimes. So because both Krishna Leela and Gaur Leela are eternal, that means Arjuna has two forms, one in each, right? And then it gets even better than that, that Arjuna is considered to be an expansion of Vishaka, the gopi, in Vrindavan, in Braja-leela. You see? So when Krishna, in other words, when Krishna comes to the material world to execute his pastimes of fighting and so on, then he brings with him some of his intimate friends from Vrindavan, even gopis, and they can appear in male forms or whatever. You see? the soul is neither male nor female. So the form, the nature of the form is determined by the pastime and the service. So when Krishna wants to fight, then some of his gopis come, the more chivalrous gopis, they come and they take male forms and they manifest like that. Grab the mic. Yeah.
This is a very basic question. In our lineage, what is the expectation for women to participate in fire ceremony if they have menstruation?
I don't think Prabhupada ever mentioned that. I know a lot of, Prabhupada, our lineage in general, we don't follow the smarta principles very strictly. And the reason is that the lineage of the holy name is based on raganuga bhakti, not rules and regulations, vaidhi bhakti. So, of course we don't do anything like outrageously weird, but we don't follow a lot of the little nitpicky rules either. And that's simply because we don't want to exclude people based on some material consideration. We want everyone to be able to participate. It's not really a big problem these days. Maybe it was more of a problem in the days, when we didn't have such modern facilities and stuff. But nowadays, not so big problem. Another question?
This is going to get okay. Yes, I have a question about the
We need a
name.
radio mic.
The name Krishna. Sorry?
We need a radio mic.
Radio mic?
Yeah.
Oh, wireless?
Wireless.
Okay. About Krishna, the name Krishna, is it more like a nickname that's only used in Golokan like that? Because I noticed that, I don't know if in Dwarka it's people call Krishna like that, or in Vaikuntha they don't even call Krishna, they say Narayan.
In Krishna's pastimes, Krishna is always known as Krishna, even in Dwarka. But see, different devotees will call Krishna by different names according to the mood of the pastime. Like Arjuna in Bhagavad-gītā, sometimes he addresses Krishna as Krishna, sometimes he addresses as Rishikesh. See? And Vasudeva, when he's considered as his role as a member of the Vrishni dynasty, then he's addressed as Vasudev because he's the son of Vasudeva. And then, Krishna has so many different names, Kana and Gopeshwara, and there's just so many different names according to his pastimes, even in Braja. Govinda, Gopala. It's just unlimited names. There's Ananda Vardhana. This is also Vrindavan Leela name. So Krishna's name, actually, Prabhupada used to say, God has no name, but his name is calculated according to his pastimes. See? So when the devotees are praying to Krishna, for example, for mercy, they'll say, "Oh, most merciful one." They'll use some name or some form of address that highlights the particular quality that they're trying to invoke. So Krishna means the reservoir of all pleasure. It's kind of an all-purpose. It's a very high name. That name that embodies all of the qualities, the 64 qualities that we discussed. Then other names are more focused on different particular qualities. Mercy or power or wealth or beauty or, Shama Sundara, for example. That's more like about Krishna's beauty. But Krishna is like the general name that includes them all.
I've been thinking about how is it that a devotee understands that this person is Krishna. We have several examples, like in this case of Gopakumar, who would confuse someone else for Krishna. And you mentioned then when he met Krishna, then there was this rasa. And at the same time, there's the other pastime of the gopis when Krishna shows his Narayan form, and they offer obeisances like Narayan. So what is the essential feature in which we can recognize this person is Krishna, even if the external features are not
Well,
same?
in Vaikuntha, Krishna has the Srivatsa mark. See, all the other inhabitants